With a yo-ho-ho, it's TaleOfTheToaster and...
Tom Spoors / Ace. Hello.
And welcome back to Inazuma 11 GO Lite for the final multiplayer video that we're putting together. We want to show off the co-op mode in this game, which can be found in extra competition routes. So I'm here in Windsor Manor, and this is just one example of an extra competition route run by Archer Hawkins in his own home on the same floor as Scott Banyan. We'll go into deeper detail about this extra competition route itself in the dedicated video about competition routes, but for now all you need to know is that I'm going to take on the Scoring Soldiers, which is actually a team exclusive to Inazuma 11 GO Lite. There are a lot of version exclusive teams in competition routes.
Especially in this route, I noticed like two literally just from the first 4 teams in the route.
Yeah, it's saying, because I've done Vladimir's routes on both Light and Shadow, and I would say about half the teams on the lower route were different. And I've had the opportunity to do both for various different reasons in this project. But for now, I'm going to be using my team that Ace has built for me a few episodes ago to go into this match. And Tom is going to be joining me with his team that I also took on in multiplayer.
Yeah, not the Street Pass team.
No, that one was a little too good. I've got to pick 8 of these players. So, of course, Snow, Cronus. Where's Adekebe? We've got to have Adekebe and Iya as well. I'm getting used to these guys. What do we think about goalkeepers? Do we want mine or yours?
I think we should use both. I think we should take both in.
That makes sense. Certainly not going to be Orm. he can definitely bob off. Alright, so I've got 5. I just need to pick 2 more. Drac and Yale, always good on defense. Tortoise is good. Kind of weird just calling him Tortoise. Sol Daystar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8.
Alright, I've got my 8.
Guess I just hit B.
Who you shall see in a second.
And now I need to figure out the formation. Oh boy. So yeah, it doesn't even let Ace have an involvement. I've got to do this completely by myself. Who would you want to be your main forward for your
definitely Damon.
So he's on the bench right now, so we'll swap out Blaine Chills. I'll keep Nord and Cronus at the front, but Sol maybe swap for one of yours.
Celia?
You want Celia that far up? I suppose she's got a long shot actually. Fair enough. And then I've got the midfielder behind Cronus and you've got more of the defenders.
Who have I got in defence?
So, you've got Sylvester Tom.
He's a goalkeeper, take him out. Replace him with who we got?
It's Adekebe. He's got his flying fish like.
Blaine, maybe put Chills on.
Yeah, he's only got Frosticle, which isn't the best, but it will probably have to do, I suppose. And we got Saturn in goal. Do we think that's the right decision?
Yeah, maybe first half Saturn, second half Tom.
Yeah, if we need to. Cool. So the co-op mode in competition routes is something that we did in the Inazuma 11 3 project. Team Ogre attacked, and I can tell you up front, it's kind of a disaster, to be honest. Co-op mode is in no way better than just playing the mode single player, because you'll want to pass the ball somewhere, and if you're just playing by yourself, the AI will always catch up to the ball. But in co-op, it's down to Tom to manually do the exact same thing. And yeah, he's got some good players that he can bring to our squad, but I already had good players. So I'm quite firmly of the opinion that co-op mode in Inazuma 11 games is not useful at all. But we still want to showcase it, just to show that it's here. And, you know, I don't think there's any doubt that we'll win the match, I would hope, given that we've got such high quality players involved. Perfectly okay to use fighting spirits in a competition route. We're going to have no such restriction like we did in our multiplayer battle.
This is so disorienting already.
Yeah, you haven't even touched the ball yet, mate. If we want to try and S-rank this battle, but I accept it may not be achievable. We'll give it the best go we can. That was only 177 power from my first tackle, and he's already lost the ball. Chione was not pulling weight at all. That's concerning, considering I haven't done matches like Eternal Light yet.
Alright, Damon's up there. But
Snell's going to get the ball. Let's hope he's better at shooting than he is at taking the ball. I think I should just go for a regular shot. Save my FSP. No.
No, I don't think so. Come on. I love this move.
Yeah, there should be no real doubt that Icicle Road's going in, but then he's going to lose his fighting spirit already, and if we want to S-rank it, we need to make good use of him. Yeah, Shadow Catch absolutely would have stopped it if we hadn't done that.
Got the advantage and everything.
I love that goal celebration. Minimum achievement is to go 3-0, because then we'll get an A rank. But
yeah, that'll be nice.
You still haven't touched the ball yet, have you, mate?
I still haven't.
You can see the lines. He's desperately trying to bring him into play now. Whereas there's me just knowing co-op isn't very useful, so I'm just trying to intentionally exclude my partner from the proceedings.
It's Mario Party.
Alright, I'm going to pass to you. Go on. Make good use of it. All I can do is press OK.
My 48. Oh.
Why did I even bother? I passed you once and you let me down. You get beat by a runaway train.
That is quite embarrassing, to be fair.
Oh, heck, and now Celia's going to try her best, so I'm just taking a back seat
There
here.
we go.
Oh, phew, that is... I figured that was then. Never expected Celia to have a move like Ozone Flare. And she's going for Emperor Penguin 7. One of my favourite shooting moves in this game, by the way.
I love this shot, so... Okay, right.
Anchors Away would be my favourite goalkeeping one.
Can we? We can. We can.
Wait, Fire Tornado getting involved. When are you going to use it, Arian and Victor? Too bothered about it being double drive. That's not going to go in, though.
I mean, you never know.
Long shots just aren't that... Whoa!
It was the chain. The chain with Fire Tornado did it.
Happy to be wrong. Yeah, Fire Tornado, one of the most famously chained moves in the anime. Oh, come on, let's get past this replay. I'm mashing the touchscreen, but because of the multiplayer lag, it's kind of hard to get your inputs registered.
There we go. I mean, you remember the Zeus match in the anime where every goal scored is just Fire Tornado and Twin Boost?
Is that really it?
I watched the entire first season again, and that final match isn't as great as people remember it being.
Yeah, I mean, they take a lot of different shots. They just don't go in.
Yeah, so then when they do go in, they just repeat the same animation over and over.
Yeah, because I remember even Phoenix failing, and I'm like, well, that's it. They've just used their strongest move. If anything scores a goal from this point on, it's just not going to make sense. And indeed, Fire Tornado going in didn't make a great deal of sense, but that's...
But it was Twin Boost F. Come on, hit it over.
But I've got a Fighting Spirit open. Oh, well, I've lost it anyway.
Shit, you should have passed it.
You're welcome to bring out your own spirit and forcibly get it involved.
Don't have any.
Oh, I see. Forgot about that. You have one player with a spirit, right?
Yeah, but he's not on the pitch because he's Willy Glass.
Which spirit did you even give him?
Trickster. Willy naturally comes with a fighting spirit. He comes with Las Vega.
And you decided to change it for a different one.
Well, Las Vega has a save as its move.
Oh,
so
you're not wrong.
I would have rather had Trickster, which is a shot.
You didn't think to just give that fighting spirit to anyone else on your team?
Well, no, because he naturally comes with it, so it's not like I used a spirit token.
Oh, so you didn't have to use a spirit. Right, yeah, that makes sense now.
Alright, come on. You're not doing great.
And if it doesn't make sense for anyone at home, yeah, you wouldn't need to use a spirit token to change someone's fighting spirit. You just need to use a spirit token to make them able to use a fighting spirit in the first place.
Exactly, yeah.
Alright, what are we gonna... He's trying to steal the glory again. Cronus does have a fighting spirit. Let's bring out another one. I'm kind of
going a bit overkill there.
Mate, I want to S-rank this. Tortoise can bring out Maestro. I guess that's the one that makes the most sense while we don't have Sol Daystar in play.
Nice
Does just look kind of plagiarized. Are any of these players gonna do anything?
We got the double. We got the double. No, it's not enough. Come on.
Right, Tortoise has a fresh spirit. But Fortissimo Foot is quite a ways away from being useful. Well, that's that. I guess we're going for the 3-0, huh? We've got special tactics to try and bring out if we can get possession.
Come on. Oh, they've got the crisscross. I do not like that name, crisscross.
Why? It's literally a crisscross.
It just doesn't roll off the tongue.
Crisscross? It's a very well-known saying. I thoroughly and completely disagree with you. Crisscross is great.
Finally, the A side has the ball.
Oh, thank God that was us. I didn't even realise. You fancy going for a... Nah, too late for Thunderbolt now.
Oh. Come on, come on. Oh.
I was waiting for you to pass to me, seeing as I was free and open.
I was clicking your player to pass.
See what I mean about co-op not being very useful? I haven't done anything for ages. It's a good job I forcibly didn't let you get involved to start off with, because as soon as you've gotten the ball, you've done the entire rest of this match for me. Right, am I offside? Well, you missed me entirely anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I love the occasional moments where the game just stops.
I don't even have Arian on my team, do I?
Of course not. Why would I put Arian on the team? Saving him for Chrono Stones.
Well, like, I need Arian in the overworld to take us around the place. He has conversations in the game. It wouldn't make sense to not have him. I do want to try and make good use of Griffin as well in the Ghost Shadow exclusive bosses, where I will just be using the regular team at around level 60. So if this team entirely full of randoms is off-putting to the viewers at home, don't worry, the Ghost Shadow exclusive bosses will look fairly standard in terms of who's getting
pass it back,
involved.
pass it back, pass it back.
You're offside though, aren't you? Oh no, here we go.
I don't have any TP to use an actual move, so it's a normal kick it is.
I see, well he's got the power of Matt Damon. Yeah, it's a definite no.
You never know, you never know. Oh.
I definitely knew, mate.
Come on, come on.
These guys are higher leveled than us. Like, oh, come on, Shione. I was tempted. If he got possession of the ball, I was actually going to use Spirit Linking to bring Shione back out.
That was this was the best example of multiplayer lag I've ever seen, where the character was just gliding across the screen without his walking animation, then just passed the ball right next to him. Doesn't even pass, I think the ball just appeared right next to him.
Well, there goes your final crisscross. Let's get possession of the ball and use a special tactic already. Yep. Work. Good, it's going to allow me to do it even though you've got possession.
You got this, you got this.
Thunderbolt, of course.
You got this.
We need to see who's got possession of it though. Because the way Thunderbolt works, it makes no sense. The person who's furthest back and completes the kick is then the person who will deliver the shot.
Okay. Can we score?
You could have passed to...
No, we can't.
See, I've got two hazards. I've got the opponent and I've got my teammate who's got no TP, who I also don't want to touch the ball. Never play co-op mode, friends watching at home. It's not worth it.
Will this go in?
Yes.
It does.
Alright, we got the A rank at least. That'll have to do.
I'm proud of us. We got the A rank.
And advanced further in Arch of Hawkins' competition route. which we'll cover in more detail in an upcoming video, maybe even the next one, depending on how things go. But that's the end. That's co-op mode, never to be touched again until the next Let's Play.
Where it could be even more laggy.
Yeah, well, never mind. I believe that's it for your fleeting appearance as a guest on this channel once again. We won't see you again until Chrono Stones, when all of your brand new art assets will come into play.
Finally.
But as usual, leave your comments down below. Give him a thanks for making all of those lovely assets and for being my guest in these past 3 videos. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Let's just...
Loved it.
To close this off, let's have a look who we would be taking on next if we were to actually continue. And that would be Les Gourmands. They look like a team of cooks. Well, I mean, given that their icon is knife and fork and their name is Les Gourmands, I think that's fairly clear cut that that's definitely the case. But yes, I'm TaleOfTheToaster. I believe the next video will be the full overview on the extra competition routes, but we'll also get to see videos including Eternal Light and Ancient Darkness and the other exclusive teams not too far in the future. So tune in for those.